Hello, and glad to have you here. Today, I'd like to talk about which is going to serve you better, negative mindset or a positive mindset. And mindset for me is really, really important. So I also have 4 tips for you to consider. I think that it's one of those things that a lot of people don't give any credence to, that they don't think about, and things are happening in their life, and they're just wondering what the heck is going on. And a lot of times it has to do with our mindset. It depends on how we look at things, how we see things, what's already sitting in our mind that's negative, that's pulling you down. And it's just really important to be aware. New glass is still trying to get adjusted, but it's important to be aware of what's going on up here with you and with those that those 5 people that you spend the most time with. So before I get any further, let me stop and introduce myself. My name, for those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use the power of social media, to be able to build their businesses by getting leads, prospects, and sales. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, I use lead generation, branding, video marketing. I talk about all of those things, and I give tips and I give strategies that are modern and up to date, that are um, not the ones that cause people to, let me put it this way, cause people to run from me. I had so many rejections and so many people saying no, and and the few that maybe said yes didn't last at all. So I tell people my warm market was gone within a week. But anyway, I digress. Let me get off of that. But so when you think about mindset, and this is something that I've been growing in knowledge of for some years now, because I found out that I was negative so many years ago, and I wanted to change. I wanted to be better, and I was in my 20s, early 20s, and I just wanted. I felt something that was off with me. So I asked questions of the people that I respected and cared for, that I knew cared for me and respected me. And I just kind of asked their opinion of what they thought of me. And I said, please be honest, because that's important to me, because I really want to be the best that I can be. So, I was told some things, um and it made me take, a look at myself and see what it was. And I did have a lot of negative tendencies. And I was, always going, oh, well, this didn't happen. I guess I didn't deserve it, or something like that. Who knows? I don't remember my exact words. Sorry, mouth is really dragging. But I just think it's really important. So I wanted to bring it here and share it with you guys. I have some notes here. So I starting off, let me start off with negative. With the negative mindset. One of the things I have is scarcity. It's when you don't think that you have enough, when you never feel that you have enough, when you don't do things because you don't think you have enough. And that could be anything. That could be money, that could be, things that you really want, that could be, lots of different things. And it's important to, if I started changing my mindset to an abundance mindset. I have fallen off the wagon a couple of times, but I get back on. I never stay off for long because being in a negative mindset for me and living in scarcity, no matter what my circumstances look like, that just brought me down and didn't, and I want to be a nice person. I want to be a good person. And for me, it just made me kind of, I don't think, very nice. Um, I have number two, fear, especially unfaced fear. Fear is something that keeps so many people and holds them back, and they don't realize it. But it's a part of that negative mindset. People are afraid. They have talents. They have abilities. They are creative. They have so much going for them, but they have so much fear that they don't step out on those things that they have. And that just makes it worse, because if you can't step out and believe, that you've got this, because you're stuck in fear, then you stay stuck. And staying stuck is not fun. It's not the way to go. It's fear, and it keeps you, it's like being stuck in mud so thick that you can't move your feet or your legs. And I don't think that that's the way that anyone should have to live. Number three, I have, and this is under negative, lack of belief in yourself, in your dreams, in your business. If you don't, there's certain things you have to do for you. And one of those major things is believing in yourself, believing that you can do anything. And I started to learn the difference between that. Like I used to, as a kid, I never thought that I was always the last one chose. Nobody wanted to play with me. I didn't think, that I was good enough to play baseball or softball. I didn't think I, could catch the ball. And then, something started to change. And then I became this um, kind of a different, totally different positive force. So I thought, yeah, I'm good at playing ball. I talked myself up. I was like, yeah, you want me? I can play anywhere you want out in the field. I can play first base, second, and third, whatever you want. And as sure as I said it, and as sure as I believed it, I was able to catch the ball one hand, catch the ball two hands, throw the ball, where it needed to go. And it's because I decided that I was not going to live in that fear of lack and that fear of I can't do this or not believing in myself. I had to start to believe in me because there weren't a lot of people around that, were believing in me. And I needed to do that for myself. So I did. Now let's look at positive. When we're talking about looking at a positive mindset, we're talking about abundancy, the ability to know that even though it may not be right in your hands right now, you believe it will be, you believe it is, and so you think, your thoughts become words, and you also become actions, and it's up to you. And so if you believe in abundance, abundance will come to you. I believe that. I believe in being blessed like that. And it gives you the ability to take risks because you're not afraid. You're not afraid to take, this part of whatever, you have as far as income, and put part of it in a savings, or part of it in, whatever, stock market, whatever, you want to do, whatever you've researched and you think this is the way I want to go, and talk to people that can help you with that. It's really important to do that. And then I have courage. Courage is something that I learned about because I used to be very scary. Um, it was easy to scare me. I had all these thoughts. I didn't want anything to happen to my mom. I was always concerned about my mom, and whenever she left the house, and that kind of stuff, and just mean people at school, bullying me for so many years. It didn't happen all throughout school, but it happened like more so when I look back at it, when I all of a sudden shot up like a bean pole and was taller than everybody. And it's okay. And so then trying to keep an eye on the time. And so I ended up, just being bullied, in the part of middle school or high, we call it junior high where I come from. And then also in the first few years of high school, and I just don't think that's right. And I don't think it's right that it's still going on. I think there should be something done about it. But so far, nothing has been done about it that I can see that's going to, people keep saying, oh, bullying makes you stronger. Oh, bullying this. Bullying did not make me stronger. Bullying just made me go deeper into my shell. And, but then I found courage, the courage to step out, even in the fear, and move on. Do what it was that I wanted to do, and do what it was I felt I had to do. And courage doesn't mean that the fear goes away. It might get easier and it might go away over time because you find out that it's not really that important. Fear, take a walk, but in the beginning, fear is going to be there, and you just need to have the courage to face it and to go on and do what it is that you need to do, even in the face of fear. That's what courage is. Courage doesn't mean that the fear is not there, that it all of a sudden magically disappears. And then I have the last thing I have under positive is believing in yourself, believing in your dreams, believing in what it is that you want out of this life. We're only here once, and it's so important for us to, take the bull by the horns and do what it is that we do best. Whether that's being, there's so many things out there. For me, I'm in business now for myself. But I started out as I went to college, and then I eventually went to nursing school, and then I've been a nurse since 1982, and that was my thing, and I really liked it. And then things happened, and I had to make a switch. I had to do something different for an income, and so I started in my business. And with all the things that I'm learning along with it, just reinforces the things that I've learned over time and continue to grow in. And that is that a negative mindset does not serve you. It does not help you. It will not get you where you want to go. There are a lot of people that give up on their dreams. And then there are just a few of them that don't. There's a few of us that don't. We feel it's important to move forward and not let something keep us stuck. I have met so many entrepreneurs and business builders. And when I say business builders, I'm talking about those people that do the belly to belly, the dropping links online and anywhere and everywhere that they're not wanted, and the home parties, that kind of that person. Um, or and it's just we cannot use the name, so we have to use another name. So business builders is what I call them. And I got that from some of our managers, some of our, not managers, some of our leaders and mentors. So in looking at these things that I've given you so far, I'm going to give you a couple of tips here. Man, I don't know what it is with my throat. But anyway, so do a self check, evaluate yourself, see what it is that's happening, see what it is that you recognize, and then maybe some close friend or mentor or someone that really you respect and you think respects and knows you, and ask them what they think about you. So doing a self check. Assess who you keep company with. Who are those 5 people that you hang around all the time? Are they lifting you up? Are they building you up? Are they telling you you can do better? Are they telling you you need to step up? Or are they saying, man, you don't need that, you're doing good where you are, just, at least you got a job, yada, yada, yada. You have to determine if what they're saying is serving you, keeping you stuck, or what. So make that decision. And then positive affirmations are important. I like reading them, and I have lots of them. So I use them all the time. And sometimes they really do lift me up. Sometimes it's like something that when I say it, it just goes inside, and whatever I might be feeling, just kind of that negative feeling or that low off feeling goes away, and I start to feel better. And as I continue to do it, it just continues to keep me built up and let me know that I can move forward, encourage, and not be afraid. And then the last thing I have is believe in you. You are important. You are a beautiful person, a strong person, a person that has the ability to do anything that you want to do. Just think about it, figure it out, and move forward. Believe in you. When you believe in you, things change. I never would have thought of myself as an aggressive sports type person, but I am. You know, I mean, when I get out there to catch the ball, it's been a while, but when I get out there to catch the ball, I catch the ball. When I started swimming after not being able to do much of anything, I kept going until I was swimming like 30 laps at least 3 to 5 times a week. So, just know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. And I've seen it, I've done it, and I know that it works. So if you want to talk to me, you can always message me, and we can have a talk about this very thing. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I thank you for coming. I hope that you remember that you can put your comments, your questions, your opinions, whatever they are, in the chat, and I will answer them, whether you are here with me live or whether you are catching this on the replay. So I just want to thank you for coming and have a great day. It's nice to have Monday off, right? For those of us that did get it off. So, of course, I'm still working. I still keep going. I do the things I need to do for my business, and I just keep going. So that is all. Let me just go on and do some housekeeping things real quick. Remember to keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. Remember that we're still walking through the stuff we're walking through. So be careful. Take care of you, your family, your friends, and others, and do the best you can to keep you and them safe. And remember, there are people out there that are isolated. So a phone call, text message, email, or even trying to get them on a Zoom might really be nice and might really help them and lift their spirits. And for those of us that pray, please continue to pray for us and our world. We're in the thick of this mess together, and we can get out of this together. So I mean, that's just really important. So, wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, sleepy time, always make it the best that you can make it. Always be the best that you can be. God bless you. God keep you. And I will see you again tomorrow live. And don't forget, we have Tuesday. We will, okay. Tuesday, we will be on Clubhouse giving away free information, sharing, and you can ask questions. And so it's just an awesome place to be. And it's Audible. And if you need, if you need the, oh gosh, what I can't, I'm having a brain fart, but that's all right. It'll come up. Oh, there it is. If you need invites, I do have some. So just reach out, let me know. You can catch me, like I said, in Messenger. Talk soon. Bye.